Greetings, wrestling fans! Welcome back to the channel, and today, I'm honestly in a very good mood, because today's episode of Smackdown was actually not too bad. There were a few things I could have lived without, but overall, I personally enjoyed this episode. We kicked things off with the Bloodline, Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa taking on the Brawling Brutes, Ridge Holland and Butch. To my shocking surprise, because I fully expected the Bloodline to win this match, to my shocking surprise, it didn't happen. I know, surprising, right? The Bloodline actually losing a match? I know, it's actually shocking. It's actually good when the Bloodline actually lose matches. But of course, it wasn't clean, because Bloodline can't lose clean. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso continuing to have issues with each other. This led to Sami Zayn getting pinned, and the Brawling Brutes are going to get a title shot at Clash, not Clash the Castle, what's his name? Crown Jewel. I mean, they didn't pin the tag team champions. Why do they all of a sudden deserve a title shot now? They didn't beat Jimmy and Jay, but whatever. I mean, they're not winning. I mean, they're not going to win anyway, so why should we be excited that the Brawling Brutes are getting a title shot? They're not going to win anyway. But yeah, Sami and Jay were having an argument. Solo Sikoa was actually... Solo and Jimmy looking like they were siding with Sami Zayn because Jay was being an absolute asshole. And then the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, comes to the ring. He was very, very pissed off at Sami and Jay for their constant bickering, and he wanted them to settle their bickering, in the middle of the ring. Sami Zayn was trying to make peace, but then Jey Uso pretty much just angers Roman Reigns, and he says that he didn't give a damn what the Tribal Chief said, and this led to Roman getting quite pissed, and I thought we were about to see Roman lash out on Jey, until Sami Zayn told Roman Reigns that Jey hasn't been feeling oozy as of late. Sami Zayn has actually made Roman Reigns and the rest of the Bloodline break character on more than one occasion. I may not like the Bloodline's reign of terror, but if there's one thing I will say, Sami Zayn has been making these segments with the Bloodline far more entertaining and way more funnier than they really should be. They have been great segments. You cannot deny it. You can't tell me with a straight face that you do not like these segments. These segments are hilarious, they're funny, they actually, despite how I feel about the Bloodline, Sami Zayn really makes them very funny. Sami Zayn really makes these segments really entertaining. You can't take it away from Sami Zayn. He's really making this Bloodline thing work. But yeah, Roman says the word oozy to Jay, and he even threatens to make Sami Zayn a full-blooded Oos, and even change his name to Sami Uso to piss off Jey Uso if he doesn't find his inner Oos. And this kind of confirms, well, I wouldn't say confirms, but this kind of gives what I've been saying for a while. Roman doesn't really like Sami Zayn. Like, think about it. Roman literally just told Jay that he would make Sami Zayn a full-blooded member of the Bloodline, and he would change his name to Sami Uso if Jay doesn't get his head straight. So if Jay actually doesn't act up and actually does what he's told, Roman ain't gonna change Sami Zayn to Uso, and he's not gonna make him he's not gonna make him a full-blooded Uso. So that tells me one thing. Roman Reigns is only keeping Sami Zayn around because Jey Uso hates him. That's the only reason why Roman's keeping Sami around. He doesn't like Sami. Don't people really understand that Roman doesn't like Sami? He's only keeping him there because Jey hates him. Roman is only keeping Sami around because Jey literally hates him. Roman doesn't like Sami. Roman doesn't. He doesn't like Sami. The Bloodline are going to betray Sami Zayn. I've been trying to tell these people this, but for some stupid reason, people continue to tell me that Sami Zayn's never turning face. Oh, he's never going to turn face. They're going to keep him with the Bloodline forever. He will never be booted out. They're going to boot out Jay. They're going to boot out Jay Uso, not Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is getting booted out. Roman said that he's not. Sami is getting booted out. Roman said that he's not. That he will only make Sami Zayn a full-blooded bloodline, and he'll change his name to Sami Uso if Jay doesn't start behaving himself. As soon as Jay starts behaving himself, Sami's expendable. Sami's expendable. Sami Zayn is literally going to mess up. As soon as he ends up costing either Roman or the Usos their precious titles, as soon as he costs either one of them one of their precious titles, bye-bye to Honorary Us. I am telling you guys that right now. Mark it down. When the Usos or Roman lose one of their titles because of Sami Zayn, bye-bye, Mr. Honorary Us. The New Day made quick work of Maximum Male Jobbers. Let's just move on. But now let's talk about the best part of the show. Ronda Rousey. What? Ronda Rousey, the best part of the show, Patrick? Are you literally out of your mind? You hate Ronda. No. It has nothing to do with the cringiest woman on the planet, the biggest bum on the planet. It has absolutely nothing to do with her. Ronda Rousey issues an open challenge, and the person that accepted the open challenge was my girl from Melbourne, Australia, Emma. 5 years of being away from WWE makes her comeback. The only thing that I hated about this is the fact that I knew she was not going to win. But I wasn't going to let that discourage me. I'm happy to see her back. Oh my god, you have no idea how happy I was. I made a complete reaction video to Emma's return, but it's on the channel right now. But oh my god, I am super happy. I'm just so happy to see her back. I will never forget the day she was released. It was back in 2017, because I was able to meet her. Maybe within a week or so before she got released, because it was like the final week before they were just finishing the Australian tour. Me and my brother went to the airport. We got a few signed stuff from some wrestlers. And we were able to get a photo with Emma. I will never forget that day. That was little did I know that was gonna be the last time we'd ever see her in WWE. And I've held onto that wound for the last 5 years. I've held onto that wound for 5 years, being like an emotional wreck that day when I found out she got fired, and to finally feel happy. That wound that was hurting me for the last 5 years, it just felt so good to finally see that wound healed, and to finally feel happiness for once. Triple H finally bringing back someone that I actually legitimately care about. It just made me super happy. I didn't even care the fact that Emma lost. I was just happy to see her back. The only thing that really annoyed me is that really Ronda had to cheat. But of course, she's a heel, so what do you expect? Well, she's a heel, that's what heels do. Also, we got Natalya turning face for the 1 millionth time. Seriously, Natalya turns face and heel more times than the Big Show. I think she's broken Big Show's record by now, with how many times she turns face and turns heel. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler seem to now be forming an alliance. Legado del Fantasma take on Hit Row and their mystery partner. Their mystery partner ended up being Shinsuke, and Hit Row win. You know, the thing is, if you're a faction and your name is not the Bloodline, you're just not allowed to look dominant. Because I feel like these factions have nothing to fight over. Legato's got nothing to fight over. Like these group factions have nothing to fight over because the friggin' Bloodline are hogging all the titles. They've literally got zero to fight over. That's what really hurts these factions, in my opinion. Because they've got nothing to fight over. The Usos and Roman Reigns have just got a complete lock on titles that I feel factions like Legato could really, really benefit from. But hey, but yes, Legato losing their first match together as a faction is not a shock to me. I fully expected it. The moment the match was made, I fully expected it. People on social media are wondering why did they have them lose their first match as a faction. I'm not shocked. I fully expected it. It's WWE. What do you expect? I fully expected it. I wasn't surprised. We also had Karrion Kross take on Madcap Moss. Madcap put up a decent outing here, which was quite surprising. I thought it'd be a complete squash, but it wasn't. Madcap put up somewhat of a decent fight, but Karrion Kross ended up getting the win with the elbow to the back of the head. And then we had our main event, which was Bray Wyatt, pretty much cutting pretty much the same promos that he's been cutting lately. But the ending we saw was a mysterious figure. And his name ended up being Howdy, Uncle Howdy. Now, I have no freaking idea who this person is. I tried looking up close to the face, like I tried looking at the eyes and the face, like maybe I could recognize it, but I can't recognize who this person is. So if anyone has any guesses on who they think Uncle Howdy is, let me know your thoughts in the comments. But overall, that is it for this Smackdown review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up, give me your thoughts down below, and I will see you all next time.